One more week down. One more week down. Week four coming up.
Mhm.
The games on last week.
It's Matt time with Reality 101. I'm Shirley.
Games.
Good to be with y'all again on another Wednesday evening. Hey, it is week 4 of the NFL 2022 season. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Last week was fantastic. We had some wins, we had some losses, we went to the game this time last week. We were in Tampa, Florida. A week later, Hurricane Eden's there. Something's wrong with that. You pointed at me. Something's wrong with that. Oh my goodness. But you know what? We just lift up everyone who's being affected by Hurricane Ian now. Whoever's in the path of Hurricane Ian from the Florida coast all the way to Georgia, Alabama, all the places that Ian is affecting. We lift people up who are going through the devastation of the hurricane. And so we just continue to do that. We never been in a hurricane, but could really imagine what it would be like. Have been through some terrible storms, but haven't been through a hurricane. So we just lift people up who are going through all the effects of Ian. Ian. All right, guys. So last week, Mr. James, you had a pretty good week. Yeah. 12-4. You got 12 right that you won 12 that you picked, and then only 4 that you lost. So that was really, really good. You say you're gonna get to the point that there's 15 and 15.
16. 16 and 0.
16 and 0.
Or either 15 and 0 when they go to a bye week. When they go to a bye week, you won't have 16 games. You have 15.
Okay.
2 teams won't play. Each team get a week off during the season for a bye week.
In other words, you're gonna get all of them right.
Yeah, it's gonna be 16 and 0 or 15 and 0. You're gonna get it.
You're gonna get all of them right, and I'm looking forward to that. That's real big right there. You did really well last week, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then also, so far your wins, you had 12-4, and so your current wins for this NFL season is 28 wins, 19 losses, and 1 tie.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Well, you said it's week
It's gonna
4.
get better.
It's week 4. We got a long way to go.
Top number keep moving. That's what counts ahead.
Okay. It's week 4, so it's still somewhat the beginning. It's gonna get better, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let's talk about the results of the wins that you got on last week. So last week you said
let's do this first. How about we do this first?
Okay.
What about the 4 teams I said didn't have a win last week? What's gonna get their first win this week?
Okay, who was it?
It was the
You
Indianapolis.
did say it, but who was it?
The Indianapolis Colts, the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Titans. So it's only 2 teams left. That's Texas and the Raiders.
Okay.
The only ones don't have a win yet.
Okay.
And the upset of the week, I sat there and told them, I guarantee you that Kansas City was going to get upset by the Indianapolis Colts. Not only did Indianapolis Colts upset them,
yeah,
the OC, which is the offensive coordinator, and the quarterback, like they want to throw some blows.
Yeah.
That's not good. Anyway,
that's not good.
Yeah.
You gotta have you do. You gotta have good sportsmanship. And I'm going with the picks, but I just think about with the results of picks last week when we were we'll talk about that. But yeah, because we're talking about the results. Last week when we were at the game, there was some hostile folks on both sides. Were there not?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay then, let's go on.
I seen some people just no, I didn't see that. I seen a great crowd. That's what I saw.
Okay.
I don't know where you was at. Oh, it was a couple of people sitting beside us that didn't think we should have been there. I don't know how they figured that. It was like 1,000 us and 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
But anyway, somewhat. But it was still a great game over. Buffalo Bills, I didn't see none of them hostile. They got great fans.
Right.
They got the best fans. Some of the Mammoth fans were, But they ain't won nothing in a long time. So, I can understand. Buffalo hadn't either, but they've been going to the AFC division, games and championship stuff like that. So I can understand how Mammoth feels.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So last week wins, you said that the Bengals would win against the Jets. You were absolutely correct. You said that the Titans would win against the Raiders. You were absolutely correct. You said that the Panthers would win against the Saints. You were absolutely correct. You said that the Ravens would get the victory over the Patriots. You were right. You said that the Vikings will win over the Lions. You were right. You said that the Eagles would win over the Commanders. You were right again. You said that the Colts would get the victory over the Chiefs. You were right. You said that the Bears would get the victory over the Texans. You were right. We're going to be doing this a lot lately. You said that the Rams would get the victory over the Cardinals. You were absolutely correct. You said, huh?
You're right.
You said that the Packers would win against the Buccaneers. You were right. You said that the Falcons, the birds against the bird fight. You said that the Falcons would win against the Seahawks. You were absolutely correct. And then you said that the Cowboys would get the victory over the Giants.
Yep.
You were correct.
A lot of people counted the Cowboys out. Some of the fans did too. But like I said, man, I got my reason why the Cowboys winning. They're going to get another win this Sunday, but it's going to be the toughest out the 3. They're going to have to fight like cats and dogs to get it.
Okay.
But they're going to get it, and they could blow it open, or they just could win like I predicted last week, 3-7 points they won by. But Dallas is not done yet. I mean, they just, for one thing, they didn't start getting Pollard the ball. He didn't score a touchdown. The guy that went to Orange Mound, went to University of Memphis. Now he's with the Dallas Cowboys. He got over 100 yards. I think 107, 115 yards just on 13 carries.
Mm-hmm.
So once you start doing that, man, see, a lot of times teams play these big stars, big money, and therefore they have to play them. But it's always a way that someone can get hurt, and those other guys like Pollard get a chance to show more because the quarterback.
Right. Yep.
You just make that quarterback circle small.
Yeah.
You don't make it big.
Right.
You make it small.
That makes sense.
And they can operate in that.
Yep.
And see, when I've been knowing a guy a couple of years from seeing him on the sideline, he got that it. He don't have the its. Okay. Like Jackson, Mahomes them have, but he got an it.
He got an it.
And when you got an it, you can stay in the game. You can stay around the game or whatever you're doing in life a little longer when you got that it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of sense.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
And he got that. And Pollard got that too, and he needs to be using. They're using it now. Zeke got his, but Pollard got him also. It's enough. It's enough for all of them to eat.
Yeah.
And now they having to do that because the quarterback situation they in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, you hate to see someone get hurt, but sometimes someone will get injured. It's an opportunity for someone to step up their game and to show what they got.
And it just reminded me of Kurt Warner. He was in the grocery store. They wouldn't got him. They didn't think much of him. He
right.
In the Super Bowl. Now he's calling games.
Yeah.
Still making money.
Yeah.
It's what you want to do in life. That's one thing I can say. When God got something to do for you, no matter how many traps, witches, or whatever try to get before you to stop you. It can just go in real life and sports.
Yeah.
You just got to be ready when you call on. Because there's always people out there that don't want to see you be successful. Some want to see you be successful, some don't. But you can't worry about what the naysayers are saying. You just got to be ready for whatever in life you're going to do. And sports is a great example for it.
It is.
Anything, you can say what you want to say about Memphis. But people who wants to do well in Memphis do well. And when you get these athletes and guys that's rap and whatever they do in life, they always rise to the top because that's the city you're in.
Yep.
It's opportunities here. And when you want to do well, and you're part of Memphis, man, it's just something about the south of Memphis that makes people rise to the top.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. And
wow. You just gave Memphis a hot shout out. Wow.
Oh, I gave Memphis a shout out twice in Tampa. to me and you, just to you. Just
Oh.
telling you about.
Okay.
You can say what you want to say, but Memphis got a hospitality.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of that.
Yeah.
In Miami.
Yes.
But nobody, you can talk about Memphis. I hate to get off of sports, but
that's okay.
About the crime and stuff. But overall, Memphis is a great city. Okay. It's great people in Memphis.
Yeah.
Like I say, anybody here want to do well can do well because there's something in the water, which we do got the best water.
Yes, we do.
That I ever tasted and where I went. And we've been to a lot of places. Memphis got the best water.
Yes, I agree.
That's water. Let's go over sports page. That's enough about Memphis. Yeah,
we
gave Memphis a plug. You hear that, Jim? There's Jim Strickland.
Okay, Mr. James. Last week, week 3, we had one particular team who was the skunk of the week. And who would that be?
I thought you were gonna pick that. You didn't pick nobody else.
What I said was Buffalo.
I said it was Buffalo too, and that's our team.
I know.
They gave that game away.
It was like,
we saw, we witnessed it.
Yeah, I'm like, almost.
It seemed like they should have learned that from last year's mistake.
Yep.
Management.
Yep.
Management.
Right.
And they gave it to our son. He got the ball first and scored. He hit it in, but they didn't put enough on the ball
to
get it to him. And we got first class treatment. They just said that's just that. But anyway, that's another day. But I mean, how did they lose the game? They ran 90-something plays on offense.
Yep.
Miami ran 30-something.
Yep.
But I always said this year, when I said Buffalo gonna win the Super Bowl, and I still believe this, that Buffalo is gonna win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. But I said if they stay injury free.
Yeah, they had a lot of injuries.
They had a lot of folks out on defense, like a guy, just say a slash restaurant bar I was going to when we were staying in Coconut, Miami. Mm-hmm. And the guy said, hey, look, man, I'm a diehard Miami fan, but just look at it this way here, James. He said, that's not the team they're going to have in 12, 13 weeks.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. He said, great win for us, but that's not the team they're going to have. Mm-hmm. But I always said if they stay healthy. Yeah. Now, if they don't stay healthy, they will not win it. But if they get their players back, and it's going to be a test for them when they go to the Ravens on Sunday.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think most of their players back on defense are maybe one, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay.
But if they stay healthy, Buffalo going to win it. But back to Buffalo and Miami. Buffalo ran 90-something plays on offense. I believe Miami ran 30-something.
Yeah.
The show the game was theirs.
Really
when the punter tried to kick it out the end zone, he kicked his ball right up in his own teammate behind. What else they could have done? They had the game.
Yeah.
Clock management.
I
thought they had learned from that. And then at the end of the game, I guess they showed on ESPN. I know I've seen it on Tampa News. When they missed that play at the end to probably get a field goal, the offensive coordinator, he went to throwing stuff like a kid. So when you see stuff like that happening, you got to think, man, because Josh Allen have been playing a little timid lately.
Yeah.
Like something ain't adding up.
Yeah.
Like he get disorientated or something.
Right.
And then when I seen what that OC done with throwing stuff, I don't know if he was throwing at our son, McKenzie, or he was just throwing at upset because Allen didn't get the ball to him. Mm-hmm. But you seen that he just went to throwing stuff, just throwing stuff.
Ridiculous.
And that tells me something ain't ticking there. So I'm watching my own team, Buffalo.
Yep.
And I'm also watching Kansas. And you all can say what you want to say, man. When you go to mess with them top players like that, man, the franchise of the team, don't be surprised, man, that Kansas City guy end up because Mahomes want to do what he want to do. Because that's who he is, and they get to do that like LeBron James. They call the shot.
Yeah,
he's still in his prime.
Yeah, that's my team. Yeah.
I'm watching it, but they Miami played a great game. Well, not a great game. They played a good game, and I think that he took a toll on them.
Yeah.
But that's no excuse for the win or the loss because they don't have to go down there in the wintertime. Yeah. And what is it? One of the players, the fans say going down there later, He said, man, they're going to kick the blank out of us when we take our blank to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And everybody said, who in the so-and-so want to go down there anyway?
If
He
you
said,
used
well,
to being warm, then you
yeah,
got to go and play
yeah,
in the
yeah,
cold.
you're right.
Yeah.
If Buffalo
Try
have
to
to,
adjust.
they're going to get them. But the test tomorrow is going to be, test for Sunday is going to, no, tomorrow night. It's not tomorrow night. Cincinnati and Mammoth tomorrow night, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be the test.
Okay.
See, can they bounce back from that game?
I hope so.
Yeah. But I'm still picking Buffalo to win if they stay healthy. They got to stay healthy because what they have is based on all of them being there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for instance, you got the linebacker or the lineman for what's his name, number 40, Miller. That played with the Rams, won a Super Bowl last year.
Okay.
He got almost to the quarterback once.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time. He couldn't get to him because he was missing the other defensive players that helped him, Von Miller, that helped him get there.
Okay, yeah.
He couldn't get there because he was missing his buddies.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's a difference.
Yep.
That's why the Rams is kind of struggling, but they winning. I think they 2-1 because they missing players. When you go to missing players, look at Tom Brady.
Yeah.
They missing receivers, suspended or whatever it might have been.
Right.
It is what it is. You
yeah.
good what you have.
Yep.
When you go to losing players, it can take a toll on you.
Yeah.
Quarterback, a lot of people say quarterback is the most important position. It is.
Mm-hmm.
But you can have a game plan for a quarterback. You just keep the circle small.
Yeah.
You don't make it big.
Okay.
But that ain't got nothing to do with defense.
Right.
Because some same people going to be coming at whoever's out there.
Exactly.
But the quarterback got the ball, so you can make it small for him,
right?
But not for the defensive players is missing. Okay,
that's what we do. That's fine. We're good. Okay.
I got my juice too.
I got mine too.
Yeah. What is it called? Super Bowl bound Buffalo juice.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. We didn't take none down there. We should have took some down there.
Yeah. We should have took some down there.
But that's okay though. We're gonna have it Sunday.
Exactly. All right. Matt, applause. Team.
I'm gonna have to give it to the Indianapolis Colts.
Why?
Because they upset Kansas.
So Indianapolis Colts. Yeah. Okay.
They get it. Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Get the Matt Paul because they played a great game and they beat Kansas City. Whenever you can put a whooping on somebody and make the players and the coaches fight, you playing some football.
Yeah, you playing
some football.
I agree. Mr. James, who's your offensive player of the week, week 3?
Defensive player of the week, I want to give it to
offensive player.
Offensive player.
We go with defensive now. A little offensive.
I got to give it to Lamar Jackson. I got Lamar Jackson numbers down here somewhere.
Okay.
The last time I did that, last week when we did the picks, I gave Mammoth too much credit.
Okay. You gave him a lot of credit because you were talking about the speed and all that.
And now I'm finna get a Ravens.
Not everybody.
I'm finna get a Ravens credit.
Okay.
Now, if they lose this game, I ain't picking no more of those guys that gonna play my team to give them credit. But you got to take your head off to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is having the best season for any quarterback in the NFL. That's my opinion.
It's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
That's including the Buffalo Bills quarterback.
All right.
Josh Allen. He's having the best.
Okay.
Last week, he threw for 18 for 29 for 218 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Okay.
Not only did he throw 4 touchdowns and threw 218 yards, he also had 11 rushes and 107 yards and 1 touchdown. So that's over 300 yards or offense and 5 touchdowns. He's doing this every week.
How old is he?
Oh, man, Jackson's been in the league maybe 4 or 5, I think 27, 28, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 26, 27, 28.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I would give it to him. I would give it to him. And I also would give a little piece of that pie to our homeboy, too.
Who?
Paulo.
Oh!
Yeah, from Dallas Cowboy running back.
Okay.
I just love guys from Memphis, man, that play sports.
Okay.
Because I know where they come from.
Yeah.
What they've been through.
Yeah, when you said homeboy, I just thought you used a slang. I ain't think you said actual homeboy.
Yeah, so
okay,
I got to give Paul a little bit of that pie, too.
Okay.
Because I've been preaching from day one, and whoever listens to me, if they give Paula the ball,
you have to say that.
things would open up.
You said that.
That's one of the reasons I didn't want to deal with him no more. The man sitting there.
Yeah.
Well, they can't give it to him. They paying Zeke. I don't care about Zeke and all that money. Give this money to Paula.
Yeah.
Look at the Rams running back. Can't think his name. He from Memphis. Well, I think he's Mississippi, but he played ball in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's at the Rams. He's a Rams starting running back.
Wow.
It's just something about Memphis, man. I ain't trying to suck up to nobody in Memphis because I don't really deal with no politicians in Memphis, nothing like that, or people really. But it's something about Memphis.
Yeah, I agree.
It's something about Memphis people that wants to make it and do well. You go back and check it. I'm like Charlamagne the God and all of the best rappers come out of Memphis, Tennessee, without a doubt.
Okay.
When you go back and think about music, history, sports, all that.
Oh, yeah.
Memphis, you can't talk music and sports without putting Memphis in the front.
I agree.
In the top. Memphis got to be there.
Yeah, that's why Penny came on back home.
Yeah.
Penny and so many others too. Yeah. I agree. Okay, so who's the defensive player week? Who would you pick as your defensive player?
Man, I gotta get to what's his name? DeMarcus Lawrence.
Okay.
Man, he had 6 tackles, 3 sacks, and I think he got hurt because we listened to the game, we was on the radio coming back.
Yeah.
So I was in and out. I don't know if he went back in or not.
Okay.
So I will have to give it to him.
Okay.
He plays with Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
See, they do their thing together.
Like
one missing.
Yeah.
The other ain't gonna click.
Like Allen and what's the name? The week before last, they were tag teaming playing.
Diggs.
Yeah, Allen Diggs.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. You gotta have those playmakers, man. Like I said, Von Miller didn't get to the quarterback. Almost got to the quarterback one time.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't affected at all because he was missing the guys to help him get there.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Mr. James, did you give us your top 5 teams yet?
Oh no, I didn't give you my top 5 teams. Top 5
Who's
teams.
your top 5 teams, Mr. James? For this NFL season.
I'm still gonna stick. It's just my opinion again.
Okay.
And when I said top 5, I'm talking about top 5 playing ball at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I would take Buffalo Bills number 1.
Okay.
I would have to get Philadelphia Eagles number 2.
Okay.
Make Miami number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had put the Rams at number 4.
All right.
And I still got to get Dallas some love at number 5.
Oh.
I'm just talking about based on because everybody thought Dallas was done. And I told you all, and other people who listen, I'm not going to give them the details. You can't count the Cowboys out. They're going to get a win on Sunday, hopefully, but it's going to be a dog fight.
Yeah.
Because Washington is one of those teams like Tennessee Titans or Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
They can get it together from time to time, but they don't get it together in a season enough to do anything.
Okay.
But it's going to be a dog fight. They're going to get their win again. They're going to win again.
All right.
Yeah. They could break it open, beat them 21 points, and they could beat them at the last minute of the game. If they give Pollard the ball, Pollard is the key to Dallas offense. I don't care what nobody says. Rush playing good, Zeke playing well.
Yeah.
Get that ball to Pollard.
Get the ball to Pollard.
Right out of Memphis.
Okay.
He make things happen.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
If they do that, Dallas gonna win.
Okay.
If they don't give him the ball, Dallas gonna lose.
Mm.
It's gonna make the difference. Because the defense gonna do what they do.
Yeah.
See, when you got defense and running, Paul, give him the ball.
Give him the ball.
Give him the ball.
Okay. Well, guys, you have the results from week 3, and you got a few stats.
I went 12-4.
Yes. He went 12-4. All right. So let's roll on to week 4. Let's do Mr. James's pick for this coming week, starting with tomorrow, September the 28th. We have the Dolphins at the Bengals. Mr. James, you are predicting that the Bengals are going to win against the Dolphins. Cincinnati's going to take the Dolphins?
Let's say hello to Tara Boo. She said hello to
Hey there. I don't know why chat's not showing up. It usually does. all these. Let's see here. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing up, but hey, Tara, how are you? Thank you for tuning in, darling.
Ask Tara, do her and her husband love football?
Do you and your husband love football, Tara?
Let us know, Tara. Comment on it.
And who's your team? There it is right there. And who's your team, Miss Tara? Who's your team? There we go. Hello. I don't know why I wasn't showing up at first, but hello. Who's y'all's team? All right. So when she let us know, we'll let y'all know. Well, y'all can see it on there too. So, Mr. James, okay, well, that was Thursday game. Tomorrow's game, the Dolphins at the Bengals. You said the Bengals are going to get the victory over the Dolphins.
Oh yeah. The Dolphins. I mean, the Miami Dolphins got a great win on last week. But like I've been telling you for a while, Cincinnati, the Titans, and Apple Coast, they're gonna get it together.
Okay.
They're gonna get it together.
Okay.
But I don't know what's going. But anyway, Cincinnati will defeat Miami Dolphins. They're gonna be 3-1. So
right.
you're gonna have after Sunday, you're gonna have one undefeated team, and that's gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
They're gonna be the only undefeated team in the NFL after Sunday. Like I told you, there's gonna be those teams in last week.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's Sunday's lineup. October the 2nd. Sunday has a big lineup. So let's start with the Vikings at Saints. Look, the Vikings at the Saints. They're going to be in London.
Yeah, that's going to be an early morning, 8:30 kickoff time. You can catch it here in the Central Time at 8:30 a.m.
That's going to be fantastic. That's going to be different. Okay, then we have the Bears at the Giants. You said that the Giants are going to get the victory over the Bears.
Yeah, the Giants got their hard kind of taken out of them. I guess they didn't get it.
Oh wow!
Had to replace, get the surgery, everything done. So
open heart surgery.
I'm gonna pick them over the Bears. Sorry about that, Jason Smith from 92.9.
Oh man,
the Giants gonna
take the victory over the
Giants
Bears.
Gonna take the victory.
All right, and you said the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Is gonna get the victory over the Commanders.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. Cincinnati have, like I say, they have much streaks in them. I mean, Washington. They can win a couple games from time to time, but the Cowboys is back home. Fans is gonna be rejuvenated, and just gonna be too much for them in Jerry's world on Sunday.
Yeah, them fans, something else. They make you get it.
Russ is gonna win that game. And let me say this to you guys about Dallas, the quarterback controversy. I don't care if Russ wins 20 games in a row.
Ooh.
When Prescott get ready to come back, he's gonna be the starting quarterback.
Wow.
Without a doubt.
Without a
Russ
doubt.
just sought up himself to make him some money somewhere else down the road. But Prescott is going to be the quarterback whenever he decides he's going to come back. And I'm looking for him to come back in a couple of weeks. From what I'm hearing, he'll be back in a week or two. So don't get this thing where Russ going to the winning streak. They ain't going to put Prescott. Yes, they are. They done paid the man too much money, like I was telling you earlier. They done paid him too much money. What this been told him is, let's make this thing smaller.
Wow.
That's all it's been told him, which is great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the Jets are going to be at the Steelers. You're picking the Steelers to take the victory.
I gotta stick with old Tom, man. They just ain't Pittsburgh, man. They've been stumbling and struggling and spudding for the last 2 or 3 years to me. And the Jets can beat them, but Pittsburgh can't go 1-3. They're gonna have to be 2-2. I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh in that game.
Okay, all right.
Pick Pittsburgh in that game.
Pittsburgh in that game. All right, Jaguars at the Eagles. You said the Eagles are gonna fly away with it.
Best game of the week.
Okay.
That's gonna be the best game of the week. Jaguars, they here. They're gonna make some noise. They're gonna be close fighting for playoff spot. But the Eagles just gonna be a little too much for them. Now, if they was in Jacksonville, I would pick them. Okay. But it's Eagles, so I'm gonna go with Philadelphia win that game. Okay. Lawrence is a great quarterback. He's one of them quarterbacks. He got that itch.
He got the itch too.
With the itch on it.
He got the itch. The other one got the itch. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of time for them to surround him with great players.
Okay.
On offense, and he's gonna come atop.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna come atop.
Okay. So you got the Seahawks at the Lions. So the Lions gonna eat them for dinner.
The Lions got a couple injuries and stuff going on down there, but Seattle ain't gonna have enough for the Lions. If they was in Seattle, I might pick them, but I'm gonna pick Detroit Lions to win over Seattle.
Okay. All right. You got the Titans at the Colts. You said the Colts are going to take the victory.
Yeah, I want to pick the Titans, but Tennessee Titans. But like I told you, that's one of the teams. Those are two of the teams that get it together.
Mm-hmm.
And the Colts need a win. The Titans need a win. It's going to be a defensive game, but the Colts going to air it out on the Titans. I wouldn't be surprised they beat them 21 points.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that?
But the season still ain't over for the Titans. Still getting it together.
Yeah.
The Colts had a great win on last week.
Okay.
And they got to follow with another win. If you can make the coach and the player get into it, fight each other, you on the ride. Yeah.
Okay. Chargers at Texans. You said the Chargers are gonna take that win at the Texans.
You know, I call myself looking up L.A. Chargers. You know, I picked L.A. Chargers to be there, and that's a team that my Buffalo Bills don't want to see, and they still don't want to see them because they got a lot of injuries on defense too.
Okay.
They got a lot of players missing.
Okay.
And I don't know how many gonna be back this week. Quarterback still got some sore ribs. Texas, they kind of like Washington. They can get on a little streak, win 1 or 2 games, upset some people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good game, but I'm gonna still pick the LA Chargers to beat Texas. So
Okay.
Texas gonna still be without a win.
Okay.
Still be without a win.
Still be without a win. Okay. So the Browns are at the Falcons. You said the Browns are going to go down there and they're going to win.
Yeah, Atlanta had a great win last week. They got their first win.
Okay.
But Big Chubb just going to be too much for him now.
Big Chubb?
Yeah, running back. Yeah, he's going to be too much. He's going to go down there and put on a show, man. Okay. They will defeat Atlanta.
Okay. You got the Bills at the Ravens.
Man, that's one.
The Bills going to win it?
I had told myself when the season started I would never pick against my team. I'm kind of unprecise about what to do tonight, picking them, but I'm going to go ahead and pick them. I'm going to pick them every game. I'm going to take the Bills to win the Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the Cardinals at the Panthers. You said the Cardinals, them Redbirds going to beat them Panthers?
Yeah, the Panthers is kind of like, I'll put them in there with Washington and who else I just said? Texas.
Yeah.
They just ain't, I don't know, they spudding too. You know, they got their first win on last week. But the Cardinals need a win, man. They're going to go down there and beat the Panthers.
They need a win. They're going to beat the Panthers. Okay.
Yeah.
The Broncos are at the Raiders. You said the Raiders are going to get the win at home.
The Raiders will get their first win on Sunday.
At home.
The Raiders will defeat the Broncos. This is what's going to happen. The Raiders is going to blow the top off the Broncos.
What?
It's going to be a big win for them. So y'all following that money line, get up off of it. Get off of it. It's going to be a big win for the Raiders. The Raiders going to get their first win. But what this win is going to do for the Broncos, this L is going to do for the Broncos, they're going to lose on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to come together and put that together. And it's going to make them put their stuff together, what they have, the tools they have, and you're going to start seeing the Broncos score points. Cedric Wilson, he will never be that guy he used to be.
Okay.
The quarterback for the Broncos. They're going to get a loss. They're going to lose, but they're going to come back the following week. They're going to start putting points on the board. Then they're going to start getting in a conversation about playoffs and stuff.
So are you saying for week 5, whoever they play, they're going to win it?
Well, I ain't going to say that. But they're going to start. You're going to start seeing them score more points.
Okay.
You just can't keep winning games with 10 and 12, 11 points. You ain't going to keep doing that. And when the Raiders catch it, they're going to blow the top off.
Wow.
If I was a betting man, I'd say Raiders beat them 21 points.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
They're gonna blow them out. They're gonna blow them out.
Okay. So the Patriots.
They got to, because if they don't win on Sunday, there's gonna be some firing or some quarterback changes, which it ain't the quarterback problem really right now. Yeah, but they gonna win on Sunday. Ravens gonna get their first win, so it's possible on Sunday Texas can be the only team in NFL out of 30 teams without a win, 32 teams without a win.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So the Patriots are going to head down to Green Bay. And you said the Packers are going to pack some whoopings on them.
Yeah, New England.
You didn't want to pick it, though. You didn't want to pick it.
Yeah, I did this week.
Yeah.
I did this week.
Okay.
Because, the Packers are going to beat the Patriots. They don't have a quarterback or nothing. ain't ticking right there, man.
Okay. And you said that the Chiefs are going to be they're going to be at the Buccaneers. This is Sunday night. And you said the Chiefs are going to win against the Buccaneers.
And that's one I didn't want to pick. I wanted to go with Tom, but they just missing too many players, man. They ain't clicking. And Chiefs lost that game on Sunday. They got to come back with a good game. So they got to baby up the quarterback for this week. So I'm picking the Chiefs to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Monday, October the 3rd, somebody's birthday that we know of. We're going to talk about it right now. October the 3rd, the Rams are going to be at the 49ers. You said that the 49ers are going to get the victory over the Rams?
I'm going to go with the 49ers.
You're going to go with the 49ers?
Because I've been saying the 49ers going to win the NFC division.
Yeah.
I still believe that.
Okay.
That they going to win it. But the Rams ain't really got their stuff together. And Samir, that receiver for the 49ers, just going to be too much. He got to have a great game. He hadn't had a great game really this year. So they're going to run over the Rams. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game.
Run over the Rams.
Yeah, but the game of the week is going to be the one I told you a second ago there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, those are the picks. Y'all, I go over them again. But Mr. James, you said that you're going to get, what is it, 16 of 16?
I ain't sure about it.
You ain't sure about it?
I'm going to do better than 12 and 4.
You're going to be, okay. All right.
I'm going to do better than 12 and 4.
Okay, so real quick, let me go over the picks for this week coming up, the 4th week. Coming up tomorrow, September 28th, the Dolphins at the Bengals. Mr. James said that the Bengals are taking the victory. The Vikings did this whole Sunday. London at 8. You said that the Vikings are going to win against the Saints. You said that the Bears at the Giants, that the Giants would win. You said the Cowboys would take the victory over the Commanders. The Steelers would take the victory over the Jets. The Eagles would take the victory over the Jaguars. The Lions would take the victory over the Seahawks. The Colts would take the victory over the Titans. The Chargers would take the victory over the Texans. The Browns would take the victory over the Falcons. The Bills would take the victory over the Ravens. The Cardinals would take the victory over the Panthers. The Raiders would take the victory over the Broncos. The Packers would take the victory over the Patriots. And the Chiefs would take the victory over the Buccaneers. And last but not least, Monday night, you said that the 49ers would take the victory over the Rams.
That's it. But I got to give you my upset of the week.
So it's upset
I hadn't won a Thursday night game yet.
Oh.
Whenever I hit that Thursday night, you can put the rest of them in the bucket.
Okay.
The Bengals going to upset the Dolphins.
By how many you think?
Oh, like game points.
Just a guesstimate.
17 points.
What?
17 points. Mammy going to go back to his old ways. The Bengals going to blow the roof off.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you big wins. If you got your money, don't play attention to money line.
Oh, goodness.
Bengals is going to win big. Bengals going to win big. Vikings going to win big in London. Bears and Giants. Giants are going to score more. They're going to win that game.
Okay.
If the Cowboys give the ball to Pollard, they're going to blow the top off of Jerry's World.
Oh, boy.
The Eagles and Jaguars is going to be a good game, so they're going to be neck and neck. The Colts is going to blow the roof off on Tennessee Titans. It's going to be a big margin, so don't follow no money line. The Browns could beat the Falcons 14 to 21 points. The Ravens and Bills going to be a high-scoring game. I'm hoping, from what I'm seeing, the Bills could go down there and win about 14, 21 points.
I hope so.
It could be.
I hope so.
The Cardinals need a good win. They could win 14, 21 points. Ravens will blow the roof off on the Broncos. Take my word. The Raiders are going to win 14, 21, could be 28 points.
Wow.
The Packers ain't got it together yet, but they're going to beat the Patriots, so I don't know about that. That's the if and buts about it.
Okay.
The Chiefs and the Bucks, you could see some stuff go to happen in Tampa Bay. The Chiefs could go down there and win 14, 21 points.
Whoa.
The 49ers and Rams, I don't know about that one, so I ain't going to tell you about that one.
Okay.
But the upset of the week is going to be tomorrow night. If I nail that one, you can put the rest of them in the winning bucket. The Bengals will blow the top off of the Miami Dolphins.
Wow. Y'all heard that?
It won't even be close. Won't even be close. I'm sorry. It won't even be close. The Bengals just going to whoop them. Whoop them. So the Bengals got to get back to where they at, where they used to be. And this is the time to do it. Get back. The more they win, the more they play, they're going to get better and better and better. So the Titans and Colts might not happen like that. The Titans could beat the Colts because both of them,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying the Colts got out most of their players, so they probably going to blow the roof off the Titans. But that's it, you all.
Okay. This has been Mac Time with Reality 101 with results for week 3 picks and also the picks for this coming week, week 4 of NFL 2022. Mac Time with Reality 101. I'm Shirley.
I'm James.
Signing off.
Always remember, be yourself, enjoy life, and watch a lot of football. Upset of tomorrow, Thursday. Bengals will blow the roof off of Miami. Take it. You're going to see 16-0 for next week. Until then.
And remember, everyone, to keep everyone in the path of Hurricane Ian in your prayers. Keep everyone in the path of Hurricane Ian in your prayers.
And remember, this is going to make a lot of money. The Buffalo Bill bound Super Bowl juice. Y'all have a good night. Until next week.
What do you do?